Leben und Leben lassen, bitches! This is Tom coming to you from Shanghai for another Eurovision reaction video. And tonight I'm going to be reacting to all of the semi-2 rehearsals, the first rehearsals. I'm going to be going through all the clips that are posted on the official Eurovision channel. They're really short snippets, but they just give you a little bit of an idea about what the performances are going to be like. So, let's kiki! As always, timestamps are down the bottom in case you want to skip to a certain country. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and all your enemies will be destroyed. Reviewing glasses on. So, first up is Armenia. Wanna know my secret bang? Okay, what's Sir Boot got for us? Oh, nice little cheeky smile to start things off. Oh, strong reds and blacks. Vocals sound really, really good. More thigh-high boots. Is this like a new fashion trend I missed out on? But she's on her own now. She hasn't got any of those men who are pushing her around in the video. Okay, so this is going to be very much up to her whether she can carry the whole song on her own. There were some kind of cool avant-garde images coming in the background there, but it didn't look like there's anything else other than her. So that seems a little bit risky. But, you know, if she's a really strong performer, it's going to pay off. Good start. Let's go. Number 2. Next up is Ireland. Wanna know my secret bang? She's a bit gorgeous, isn't she?
Please welcome for her first rehearsal.
I hadn't seen too many spoilers for these now. Like, you know, when you're downloading them, you see a couple of snapshots, so... Oh, wow. Very retro. That's like quite psychedelic. They're going super 50s. I can't remember that artist who does the dot paintings of the like comic scenes. I suppose it kind of fits with the song. It's like cute, quirky, chill. Yeah, look, it's fun. And they've got the 22 with the door in it, so you kind of get an idea what the song is in case you can't pick it up. Yep, that looks good. I don't know if that's enough really to nudge me into thinking this can qualify. I still think, you know, second slot's really tough. But it looks like it's going to be respectable. Okay, next up is Latvia. Wanna know my secret bang? She's got the hat that I thought Serhat was going to wear. Is this like a new thing now? If you don't have any ideas, you just go for like space theme. Space theme and thigh-high boots, that's like the standard performance nowadays. Like, she looks nice, that's it, it's nothing massively surprising. Like, they haven't even got any movement in the background visuals, which is, you know, I don't know, I think they need to just... They need to trick you into thinking it's not that static. That was fine, I think. I don't think my opinions have changed at all after seeing that. Okay, so next up is Switzerland. So Switzerland, one of the favourites, what have they got? Can they convert me into a honeybee? Is that what he calls his fans? Maybe you should call his fans honeybees. Or the hannies. The honey, like honey. Okay. Wanna know my secret bone? Come on, look, I want to be converted. I don't want to... I want to be a fan of all the favourites.
Welcome for his first rehearsal. Luca Henny from Switzerland.
Okay, his costume's better than... He's not going for the, like, speakeasy look. Now, I find his dance moves super cringe. There seems to be this like thing that he's an amazing dancer. I thought the music video choreography was really like awkward, like Napoleon Dynamite type dancing. Looks good. Like, I don't think they're going to help themselves with comparisons to Fuego. That looks very Fuego-like. I wasn't actually one of the ones who thought this sounded like Fuego initially, but I can kind of see a little bit more with that. Yeah, it looks nice. The black and red is kind of, you know, it's always going to be a safe, good mix. Looks like they've put enough money into that. That's going to be quite slick. I'm not converted yet, though. I'm not a honeybee yet. Next up is Moldova. Moldova are actually third in the running order. I'm not sure why these videos are mixed up. Wanna know a secret bang? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I saw a spoiler. It's in the thumbnail for this video. I think I saw some, yeah, sand painting. That is, it's just such a copy of, well, I don't think they're trying to hide the fact it's a copy of Mick and Newton from 2010? 11 maybe? I don't know. She looks like she's a bridesmaid. The thing is, I don't know if most Eurovision people watching Eurovision will actually remember Mick and Newton from Ukraine. So maybe she might get away with it, but I still think it's third. The song's a bit too dated. I was kind of hoping they would go for something like really over the top cheesy. Instead, it kind of looks like they're trying to give the song legitimacy by being like a piece of art. It's just, I just wish they'd gone down the other route and just gone, look, this song is super hammy, and just had like dancing pandas or pigs around her, something like really wacky, or like her dressed up as like Cupid or something weird. Okay, is Romania next? Yes, I think they are. Okay, so I love Romania. Romania never bring understated staging. They don't even know what understated means. It's not in the Romanian dictionary. So I'm expecting something big and vivacious and fun. Secret bang. Come on, Esther. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. She's got a dramatic collar. Oh, she looks like medieval times Dracula. Oh, Atlantis. Nice. Really nice. Oh, this is so good. She's a great performer. She's super interesting. And they bought the guitarist Alev, who's really kind of like quirky and interesting on the side. Oh, and it goes from Atlantis to fire. Okay. Okay, I feel much more confident with this now. This is what I love about Romania. They'll always go for something big. They go big or go home. And I love that. They'll take a risk. They have no shame in a way, which I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in like they don't take themselves too seriously. Rather than cross their fingers and send something really safe, they'll just go for it all guns blazing. I think that's awesome. I wish more countries would do that. Like Moldova, well, Moldova usually do, but not this year. Okay, so that was Esther. I'm more confident about Esther now. That looked really, the Atlantis in particular was really cool. And I liked her costume as well. Okay, oh, Denmark. Okay, wanna know my second bang. Okay, look, I'm open to being convinced. If Denmark can change me with the staging, awesome. She's still got the gondoliers, and she's got like the exact same costume, and she's got the frickin' chair. Oh god, it's even more kiddie now. They've got like kids drawing in the background. This is just not my cup of tea. I'm trying to understand it though, because I want to know, can this qualify? So I'm trying to look at it with a more critical eye. It just looks the exact same. They still got that like really like non-choreography swaying, like suns and happy clouds. Like it's very Teletubbies. Except I'm not saying again with that. I think they've actually gone all in with their poker chips on the demographic that they're aiming for. You know, it's not such a bad tactic, to be honest. Okay, Austria, Panda. I said in my prediction videos that this girl needs a lot of things to go her way. And the first one of those, in a domino effect, is performance. So let's see what she can give. Wanna know secret bang? I'm rooting for her. Oh, hopefully that's not her dance routine. This is gonna be really hard to tell, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna have like big explosions with this. It's gonna be understated, and it's gonna be very close cut camera angles, which they're not gonna show us. So you know, she looks nice. She's keeping it simple. And then there's like that big triangle's gone. That shimmery thing at the bottom, it kind of looks like sequin curtains, which looks a bit like, you know, budget drag queen show. Anyway, like I said, too hard to tell until we've actually seen what camera angles they're using, what cuts. Okay, next is Sweden. I'm pretty sure Sweden's actually before Austria. Ooh, wanna know my secret bang? I don't know why I put this headphone in and then just take it out again. Oh, he's very handsome, isn't he? What outfit's he going for? Okay, kind of simple. I'm not having those pants, to be honest. They're a little bit like They look a bit DIY, with a bit too much focus on his crotch. Got the same. Yeah, it's Sweden. It's copy and paste. The girls look great though. Actually, I like their new outfits. That's really cool. They look awesome. They've still got the same light as before. This is cut and paste. Okay, a couple of like, I quite like that. Those pinks in the background. That's kind of new actually. You don't really see people using that kind of like, that kind of palish pink too often. Okay, look, that's fine. That's in the same place I thought it was, which is, you know, a safe qualifier. Okay, Croatia, I think they are going to throw a ton of shit at the wall and hope that something sticks. And I don't blame them. I think that's the only way they're going to get through. It's Jack or Deck, so I'm expecting something ridiculous. This is actually probably more likely to have like dancing cherubs. Oh, there he is.
Please welcome.
We're actually going to show Rocco, who's the actual person.
Rocco from Croatia.
Oh, he's lying on the floor. Oh, he's got angel wings again. Oh, he's got more angels. Oh, they're in the nip. I feel bad. Look, I feel bad because he's got a nice voice. I just think he's. Oh God, that is just so. It's a bit melodramatic. And this is the thing I kind of had a problem with, because in this music video, he had all these like these serious images of like natural disasters and war, and then when you have a performance like that when you're wearing angel wings, I don't see how you can have images like that and wear angel wings in your performance. They thrown the kitchen sink at it, that's fine. Ooh, next is Malta. Really excited to see this. Music video was gorgeous, really strong visuals. Let's see what she's got. Bang to bang. Ooh, okay.
Please welcome for her
quite simple outfit.
From Malta.
Watched quite a few of her X Factor videos. She's a really awesome performer. Okay. Oh, that wasn't really what I was hoping for. It looks a little bit like cheap American diner. She's got, oh, that dance is a bit literal, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no, it's a bit jokey, isn't it? Oh. Oh God. Oh, that's really disappointing. The other thing was the thumbnail for this was like a kind of a jungle imagery in the background. I was like, wow, that's really great. This is going to be like the Vogue shoot that the music video was. That's really disappointing. That looked really like one of those like anti-smoking videos that they would show to kids, like doing kind of goofy dances with goofy colors and American Apparel clothes. Oh man, I'm really disappointed by that. I still love the song, but oof, I'm a little bit worried for Malta now after seeing that. Okay, next up is Lithuania. Let's see if they can change my mind. Wanna know secret bang? Jury juice. Can he juice me? Oh, he's growing his hair out. For him with the shorter hair. Well, he's taken the lines out, which I think is good, because the song didn't have a relationship with lines. It just seemed a bit matchy, this lines and pictures of lines, so that's good. Is he wearing safari gear? I hope he's not wearing safari gear, because that is a bit cheesy. In terms of the background, it's fine. It's probably not umphy enough for what Lithuania need. Like, in Atranka, they had those kind of bursts. I thought those actually kind of worked well, so I suppose that's a screen wipe that comes in post-production, so maybe that'll come in on the live performance. I have to admit, my opinion's not really changed by that. Not worse though, but not better. I feel like it needed to convince me a little bit more. Okay, next is Russia, second favourite. Are they worthy of being second favourite? Let's find out. Wanna know my secret bang? Oh, Philip Korkorov, don't mess with him. Oh, are those other people or hymns? Got it. Okay. Are those projections of him? Is he going to move around the boxes, is he? Okay, it's an interesting idea. I haven't seen that done before. Now that has the potential to look really wow. Yeah, he's moving around the boxes. Okay. So, look, it looks like it's going to be entertaining, but it looks... Oh, do you know what? It's smoke and mirrors. You know, literally, that does look like smoke and mirrors. It's too much trying to distract from the fact that the song is really not deserving of being in the top 5. This is not on a par with Netherlands, Italy, Iceland in terms of a song quality. It just isn't. For some people it is, but I think if you take an average consensus, it's just not. I just still think the reason they're in the top, because people knew there was going to be a wild performance. It's Sergei, it's Russia. I think if it was a different performer, a different country, I don't think it would be as high. I'm still feeling a little bit like this is higher up than it deserves to be. Look, that performance looks like it's going to be entertaining. It's going to be innovative and new. When he came with this last song, he won the OJE, so the song was good as well. This in the OJE, he was 9th. The song isn't as strong, and I don't think that you can distract from that with those years. Next up is Albania. Secret Bang. Albania, I feel, do need to hit their staging quite well now. Oh, costume. Oh no. They've gone back to a little bit of the Cleopatra. The music video was a bit more like ethereal. This is a bit... Oh, it looks a bit matronly, like Cleopatra's mum. Oh. Okay, let's see. We can't really get an idea of what else is happening. She's gone for the wet look. Oh gosh, nothing's happening. Is something meant to be happening? Okay, I heard rumours that she was going to have some amazing staging. There was nothing amazing for me there. That's very disappointing. It just looked like she was Cleopatra's mum and she's just standing waiting for a bus. You know, she got caught in the rain. Oof. I was hoping for a little something more there. You know, look, hopefully that's just the cut they're showing us. Let's wait and see. You know, maybe sometimes it's good to make your mistakes at the start and then you can clean it up. Okay, next up is Norway, who I'm expecting a really fun and interesting stage show from. Wanna know Secret Bang? Okay, cool. I like their outfits. They're not too overcomplicated. Got a military style. All wearing black. Yeah, nice. A little bit too Tronny, a little bit too like Sweden 2017, but it's the right idea. It looks like, have they got fake snow? It looks like snow, the kind of sparkling bits. No dancers, I was expecting them to have the 3 dancers. Because they had them in the national final and they had them in the music video, so... Bit of pyro, nice. Okay, Norway never got their staging wrong. It doesn't look like they're gonna this year, so that looks solid. A bit darker than I was expecting as well. Expecting a little bit more fun and light. Maybe it would have been nice if they'd have like some pops of colour in there. Ooh, next up is Netherlands, the favourites. Expectations are going to be really high, so, you know, that's going to be tough to meet. Wanna know my Secret Bang? I don't think you need to do too much to this staging. It's more about just not messing it up.
Please welcome for his first rehearsal.
Okay, costume is nice, simple, understated. That's probably good. You kind of just really need to let the song do itself. Vocals sound great. I don't know if that's the moon or not, but it looks like a kind of nightscape. This is going to be so much about the camera angles. Look, it looks relatively simple. That looks a bit cheap now, that laser light thing. Unless it's an effect that has to be seen at a certain angle. Do you know what that reminds me of is David Lindgren from Melfest 2000 and maybe 16. We Are Your Tomorrow, where he had the green lasers. It's a little bit like Ibiza Budget Club. Yeah, don't know if I'm liking that bit, but at the end of the day, I think the majority of this performance is going to come down to him creating an intimacy which you don't need a lot of background distractions for, and maybe those effects are really not going to be at the forefront. They'll just be kind of seen kind of in the corner, and that'll be alright, I suppose. So look, that's fine. I'm not worried after seeing that. Okay. Now, a country I'm going to worry about is North Macedonia, who are coming up next. Really, really rooting for North Macedonia. This is a real moment of truth. Want to know my Secret Bang? Come on, North Macedonia. Come on, you can do this. Get your staging right for once. Dresses? Okay, it's okay. Come on, Tamara. Oh, that green. She's got the mirrors. Do you know what? I quite like that. So you're going to be able to see her in front. That's quite nice, actually. It's quite simple. It's definitely better than the normal. I love it. There's like one person in the audience. Okay, if they are going to do that thing, they need to get rid of that zip on the back, because that's very distracting. And I do feel like that dress needs to go. That dress is just not... The concept is really good. I like it. I think it's going to be really... I think that can take them through. She needs to change her dress. So the colour is very ugly. It ages her. The zip at the back is off-putting. But that is so easily changed. Take a dress off, change it for a new one. There's tons of dresses in Israel. Okay, I'm really happy about that. Okay, last is Azerbaijan. Okay, wanna know my truthfully secret? Bang! Azerbaijan's been one of my biggest growers. Oh, cool. Okay, he looks kind of... Is that a bit Game of Thronesy? He looks kind of a bit avant-garde. Kind of fitting with the music video. Oh, is that what is that? Is that robot in the background? The visuals are kind of cool. He looks great. He looks very handsome. I like his outfit. It's kind of... It's a bit risky, but it doesn't look silly. Okay, so the true thing isn't being done by him, the kind of vocoder, it's been done by someone else. That seemed a little bit weird because it looked like there were two like white things that were possibly robots or something. From in there at the start I was like, oh god, is this going to be like San Marino? Like that seemed fine, no big mistakes there. The visuals looked kind of expensive. I'm surprised he's on the stage on his own. I thought there was going to be more people with him. No better or worse after watching that. I still think this is going through based on the reasons I gave in my prediction video. Now I'm going to tell you my growers and my blowers. So my three growers, headphones off, glasses off. Okay, so my three growers, my third place, I really have a top two and then I don't really have anyone else. So I had to pick a third one and I'm going to pick Ireland because I think it looks kind of cute and fun. And it gives it a little bit of a pop and a bit of edge. It's different from all the other ones, so it helps it stand out a little bit. I still don't think this is going to be qualified yet, but it's nice to see that they've put a lot of thought and effort into this. And I think its chances have gone up a little bit. My second winner is going to be North Macedonia. North Macedonia, I can't think of a time when they got the staging right. The concept of the mirrors is really simple, but it's really effective. It's going to lend itself to a lot of interesting camera angles. It'll keep the focus on her and her vocals, which is going to be flawless, but it's just not going to be her non-stop. There's a lot to work with in terms of different visuals. So I'm quite hopeful of this. I still think it's sandwiched between two very strong songs. It's near the end, so it's going to have a lot of viewers. So I'm a little bit more hopeful for North Macedonia now. And my number one winner today is Romania. I already like the song. Genuinely though, I think that was one of the most striking performances. The underground Atlantis, she had kind of like a Victorian vampire look, but it wasn't too costumey. She had the two dancers. She had her guitarist, who was really interesting in the final, and then it burst into flames. They're taking a risk. It's go big, go home. I like that attitude. I don't like people playing it safe, especially when you're in such a strong semi. I don't see the point in playing it safe because you're just going to get lost. You've got to stand out, and I think she stood out for the right reasons. So those are my three winners, my three blowers. So with my three blowers, again, my third place, I kind of had to think of a third one. I probably wouldn't have put it in otherwise. I would say it's Moldova. I think it's just a bit too rehashed from Ukraine before. I think they've gone down the route of let's send something that's perceived as quite classy to make the song appear classy, I think it might have been a better risk to go for the kind of like really fun, tacky route. Acknowledge the fact that the song is quite cliche and embrace that instead of trying to kind of hide it with a rehashed Eurovision performance that they're hoping people have forgotten about. It's hard to come up with new ideas in Eurovision, but that's like very explicitly someone else's idea that's already been done. My second loser for the day is Albania. It might just have been that the snippets they show, they show us 20-30 seconds and it's not the main camera angles, but her costume looked it didn't look serious. The tone and message of the song is incredibly important and serious, and her costume, it looked too costumey. Like I said, it was a bit Cleopatra. Not as Cleopatra as her national final performance. I'm just a little bit worried about that. I was expecting something more dramatic with more stimulating visuals, and we didn't see anything there. It didn't really look like anything was happening, but I need to see the second rehearsal to be more sure. And my biggest loser for the day, this really upsets me to say, but it's Malta. I think that performance, the visuals looked quite cheap. You know, the dance moves look goofy. I see that they're trying to imitate a chameleon, but it's too literal. You don't have to literally like act like a chameleon. You can kind of do like Vogue versions of that. They're like more stylized and high fashion, and instead it looks a bit like budget Benetton. So I'm disappointed with that, because as I've said, this is my favorite Maltese song ever by far. I really wanted to succeed. I'm really behind this. I hope that they look at that and rejig it. Let's quickly look at the odds and see if it's changed. Glasses on, quickly, because my battery's running out. Ooh, Sir Hat, where's my battery? Looking at the semi-2, the odds for the semi-2 qualifiers, the biggest change, North Macedonia are up to 7th. I believe they were 11th or so before. Who's dropped? Albania's dropped. Okay, so that wasn't just me. I do believe Romania were always out of it. They're still on the cusp there. I'm surprised they didn't move up a little bit more. Azerbaijan really moved up. They've moved up into a definite. They weren't as definite before. I believe they were 7th before. So maybe there was a little bit something more to that performance. Okay, so a couple of small changes there. In the first semi, Czech Republic have moved up into a very solid position now, with Australia into the definite qualifiers. Slovenia moved down a little bit. People obviously weren't feeling that. Those 9th to 12th spots are super close. Portugal really moving down now, so obviously people were kind of similar to me, weren't really feeling that performance. Finland really dropped down to the bottom. They look almost out of it, whereas Georgia looked like they're on the way up a little bit. So some interesting changes going on, and to be honest, like, I have to agree with most of those changes. Let's look at the main odds. Okay, wow, so the big one is that Azerbaijan is up to 4th. So there's definitely something gone on in that performance. Maybe it was those robots, maybe something's going to happen with that, but they've really moved up a lot. Malta's moved up as well. I don't think they were 7th before. Maybe they were, but I don't remember them being so high. I don't get it yet. Switzerland have moved down. I don't know, I kind of agree with that always from the start, to be honest. Australia up to 11th. If it was able to convert me, someone who wasn't really feeling the song, that's a good thing. And North Macedonia up to 14th. Really happy to see that. I'm so ecstatic for tomorrow. That's really exciting. So tell me what you thought about the rehearsals. Was there anything that really grew and anything that really blew for you? Please leave a comment in the comment section down below. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on another Eurovision reaction video very soon. Goodbye.